psychological preparations. In 2008, my partner of 10 years was diagnosed with lymphoma, cancer of the lymphatic system, and within hours of that diagnosis, descended to full life support. We were all told to expect the worst. For days, we did what we could to prepare for the end. I noticed superstitious ideas bubbling up inside me all the time. Ideas like, don't change your route to the hospital. Change equals death. If you stick to the same route, nothing will change. I knew what these thoughts were about. They were my attempt to find some tiny sense of control over a situation in which I felt utterly powerless. So, I changed my route to the hospital, and I resisted several similar notions. But eventually, I did succumb to a supernatural comfort. I began to fantasize about a magic button I could push that would instantly swap our places. I'd be the one in that hospital bed, about to die. I longed for that button to materialize. Throughout those days, I just kept pushing my thumb down on thin air. The dissonance was tremendous. I wanted so desperately for it to be true that my awareness that it was a fantasy became painful. Then the day finally came when I didn't need the button anymore. With a last-ditch experimental combination of drugs, the doctors achieved what no superstition can. Through the application of scientific knowledge and skill, they prevented death. My partner made a full recovery, and we were married later that year. Throughout that entire experience, the idea of any life beyond this one never crossed my mind. All I could stretch to was a death swap. And after that experience, facing my own possible death in these last few months was a walk in the park, not a single superstitious fantasy this time. It's simply not true that there are no atheists in foxholes, but those who regurgitate this thought-terminating cliché unwittingly concede a remarkable own goal. Even if the odd atheist did find divine ideas frothing up in their mind in their last moments, are those desperate, irrational psychological defenses, mobilized by a fear of imminent death, actually being defined as theism? Let's boil down what's being proposed here. An atheist clutching at straws in a state of fear is a theist. What an extraordinarily revealing commentary on the nature of faith.